about the Saluki Way project. You know, it's not uncommon for many municipalities to spend money to assist their local athletic programs. The big cities even build big stadiums and whatever. But let me point out what has assisted here with that involvement. The 1/4% sales tax, 400 construction jobs came from Saluki Way. And here's a piece of information you really need to know. 2/3 of the people who buy the tickets to come to the ball games are from outside of Carbondale. And anecdotally, I've spoken to people from restaurants who say that on game days, game nights, they are packed and people come here. I guess what I'm trying to say is we need all avenues like that to be able to draw people to Carbondale to be able to enrich our economy.
Mr. Haynes.
As one who lives here but happens to work about 20 minutes north from here, I see on a daily basis the individuals who transport themselves back and forth between the Carbondale and northern areas. So as one who voted for Saluki Way and believes that we did the right thing at that point in time, I still stand behind that. I think that it's been a great revenue source for us as a community. Just like Dr. Goldman did state, 400 new construction jobs, individuals who live here in town, who visit here in town on game days will come in here, will spend their hard-earned dollars here for tax revenue sources, and will bring those monies into town. It's been a great opportunity for the city as a whole.
Mr. Ritzel.
Well, it's a complicated matter. First of all, the Saluki Way situation was a creative model for economic development that actually is impacting other municipalities are looking at such situations in order to spur the economy. I think talking to a lot of folks, residents here, number one issue seemed to be with the lack of transparency around it initially when it was being considered, when it was being discussed. And that's why we really need to lead this town a bit more into a mode of participatory democracy where there's a lot greater real transparency, especially when it comes to issues like this that impact the taxpayers so immensely. About a quarter percent sales tax per year is right now it's about $750,000, $800,000. It was originally more around $1 million, but that's a $20 million commitment that seemed to kind of happen under other people's noses without a lot of us having any input into it. And that's what's problematic about it.
Mr. Fritzler.
Well, I voted against it, and I guess for a couple different reasons. First of all, it was a 4-3 vote that had to pass. I mean, a lot of people felt there should have been a public referendum, for Carbondale residents to decide whether or not we wanted our sales taxes increased. Because I actually talked to 50 people, 50 residents about it. 48 of them opposed it. The other 2 were SIU administrators that thought it was a great idea. Also, I had people from Williamson County, Springfield call and say, yeah, it's a great idea, you need to raise your taxes. And so my feeling was, it's Southern Illinois University, not Carbondale University. So the other communities, I suggested, why don't you guys raise your sales tax as well? Nobody was interested in that. I felt if we were going to make an investment in the university, it needed to be in the academic and research facilities, not athletic facilities that were only going to be used for 6 weekends, as with the football. And as we found, the first 2 games it sold out, but the last couple of games it was back to its normal attendance of like 6,000 people. And also it's no longer a multi-gender facility.
It's over. Nothing's going to change. Find a new horse to beat. You're not going to change this